we'd be proper beached out.
But that's a lot of big black clock there, so... Oh... I mean, we've
I know, we didn't actually think about Coops taking a big black cock.
That's a lot of big black clock.
Oh man, we're going to get slated for this one.
We're going to hell.
Welcome guys to another episode of Would You Rather. It is what it is. Today, I've got the lovable H joining me. And the first time we've got Coops with us.
Absolutely nice to be here.
Going to lose his virginity today. So, before we start, have a shot. Right. I'm going to pick, actually. No, actually, you pick, Coops.
Okay. I'm going to go from the front.
Oh, that's the one I would have had anyway. Right. Oh, right. Would you rather be gangbanged by a load of brothers from the hood quickly, right, or a bunch of OAPs very, very slowly? Oh, those brothers from the hood are going to be a bit rough, aren't they? So we've got to set the scene.
Okay.
So we've got to be. Where's the cribs and the bloods and the? I play that with my missus. I always say I'd be a crib because she bleeds, so she'd be the blood. Yeah, we always do that. Like, and they're not allowed to. We're not allowed to say B's, are they? We're not allowed to. I think the bloods. No, the cribs aren't allowed to say anything with B in it. Have you ever seen the documentaries?
No.
No, they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to, like, I don't know. They have to miss out the B in certain words, or it might be the other way around.
No.
So we are in where is the gangs? LA, is it?
LA.
Let's just say LA. Let's say the cribs and the. It's for now they've moved. If they're not there, so you've got the cribs all the bloods, both.
They've teamed together.
They've teamed together just for Coops' arse. Gangbang. Oh, so how many of them? Got to be 10 in there.
10 at least.
They call it running the train, don't they?
Yeah, running the
They know that. They call it running. Did you know that terminology?
No. this is
No, they call it running the train through them. So yeah,
take it in turns. Do they want?
yeah, yeah, running the train. So you're getting gangbanged by the cribs and the bloods. Where are you? Alley or dirty old mattress? You gone to buy drugs?
That's a dirty old mattress then.
So you've gone to a crack house to buy drugs.
Okay.
Not for you, for your friend who's an addict, and you're doing a good favour because he can't get out of bed and he's clucking. Do you know what clucking is?
Nope.
His terminology. Clucking's when you're like coming off for drugs.
Oh,
He used to do that in prison, didn't he? Dirty bastards. You get chucked in a cell, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Who people
man.
are clucking and they're like, oh,
I've had it in Blakenhurst.
dirty.
Yeah, I actually evicted him.
Oh.
Funny. It was funny, but he got evicted.
I had to share a cell once with his kid, and he was like, "Yeah, I've got like Hep B," and I was just like, "I want to get out of here. I've just got a kid," and he was going mad, going, "You can't!" I was banging the door, go, "I'll sleep on the fucking landing, and then put me in the fucking block." And the screw's going, "You have to stop me now." I went, "No, I've got all my stuff," so they put me in the block, but they put me in another cell.
Ooh. You don't want that.
No. So you've got someone clucking at home. He's coming off drugs. He can't get out. You've gone to the hood.
Yeah.
To score some crack, heroin, bit of H.
Yeah. All three.
All that. What's that new one? Zombie. Now what's that new one? Spice.
Twice.
Now let's go for heroin. Let's go for dirty drugs. So you go and score some heroin. You knock on the door. Why are the bloods and the cribs by fair? We're having like a secret pact to try and patch things up.
Oh, yeah, we'll go with that. They're trying to patch... What?
I was going to say, we're the reason that they're getting back together.
What? Go on.
So...
You're buying drugs.
I'm there to buy drugs.
Yeah.
They go, hang on a minute. We're going to get back together. We'll form a union. Oh, no, sorry. That wouldn't work. I was going to say, they'll form a union, but the cribs or the bloods have got to go for the arse of whoever knocks the door next. And whoever does it.
Gets the west side or the east
It's
side.
the side of the
Okay, so they're having a negotiation inside. You're just the unlucky bloke.
It's not.
So whoever knocks the door,
They're getting it.
no, they get whatever territory you're from. See, 'cause they don't know, because they wouldn't know. So the Bloods have flipped a coin.
Yes.
They flipped a coin, and the Bloods going heads. Right, so whoever comes through the door and buys the next lot of drugs, that's our neighbourhood. But we're getting that patch.
They're divvying it up.
Yeah, they've got like a board.
Yeah, okay.
That's why they're there. So Coops knocks the door. How much you buying? You buying a lot?
Enough to get him to stop clucking.
All right. You know nothing about drugs, do you?
No.
You've never done drugs, have you?
No.
So let's give him what? Let's give you like.
220. Just say he's getting 220s.
Okay, so you got $40 on you,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So you've walked him. You've told him you're from some street. They've looked on the map. Bloods have won, but the Bloods just get to go first. So all the others are getting sloppy seconds. No Durex. Are we having Durex on this?
Nah, bareback.
Bareback, yeah. So the Bloods are going first. Cribs are going to run a track. 5 Bloods. Did we say 5? Yeah, 5 Bloods, 5 Cribs.
Dry bum fuck.
Yeah, on a dirty mattress. But does he still get his drugs for his mate?
I get him for free.
No, they wouldn't. They can fucking do deals with the Bloods. No, you're still paying them.
Business is business. At the
Yeah,
end.
they wouldn't do it for free. You'd be their bitch. You'd be lucky. Yeah, so that's that. Or old age OAPs.
Where's the OAPs? Where are they? In the
Sutton Coldfield.
Sutton Coldfield. Okay. Indoors, outdoors.
No, indoors, mate. They ain't going out. They ain't on the jolly. You've gone in to visit you gone in to visit your granddad.
Oh, and they were on Zimmer frames. And
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but they've really fucked you over because they've put Ripnol in your drink. But they don't really know how much to put in, so you're still like semi-conscious. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna know everything.
I think there needs to be more OAPs.
Yeah, there is.
See the 20 or 25 OAPs.
Oh, no, I don't think all of them would. Half of them wouldn't stay awake, and half of them wouldn't get it up. No, I don't think you'd get more than 10. The same with Crip. I don't. The ratio, right? So an old age OAP's place, you're going to have more women than blokes, so they live longer.
yeah.
Half of blokes in there is going to have dementia, so they won't even know what hole to put it in.
How about the women then joining in with strap-ons?
Oh, they've still got life in them. All right. Okay, no, let's go for 5 women with strap-ons. Because I reckon you wouldn't get, unless you... I think they'd have to like take the Viagra, get hard, but then they'd have to know you was coming, get you a drink. Oh, the young man, give him his drink.
Young man.
I reckon five women with strap-ons then.
Yeah, all right.
But is your granddad in on it?
Oh yes, that makes it more interesting. So
To get more kudos, he wants to be part of the OAP things, and he's just going, grandson, just take it. I want to be part of a bridge club.
What, is he first in line?
Oh, is he doing you as well? No.
he's the boss
He-
at the end. He's the boss level.
yeah, he's a bit like you in prison. Like he'd be one of the governors. Because you sound like if you run the wing,
Yeah.
you wouldn't fuck with people in the arse. You'd get people to fuck. So he'd be like, you can have my grandson. He's a bit of a, you can have my grandson. I'll set him up.
Yeah.
But he's like, but he's family. He's quite willing to get you shagged, but he's family.
Okay.
So then, Coops is going to answer this first, seeing it's Coops going to the door. Look at him, he's getting ready. He's getting ready to. He's getting ready. You need to get shafted. He likes that old pegging. Do you know what pegging is?
Is that something to do with like a McDonald's straw in the arse?
No. Do you know what pegging is? There's us doing all the old terminology.
No, I don't know.
Because you are innocent, aren't you, Coops?
I am.
You are a very innocent
I'm
person.
learning something today already.
So pegging is when a woman puts a strap on
Okay.
and fucks you in the arse.
Okay, right, fair enough. Well, I've already got my answer.
Go on then.
The Cribs and the Bloods.
Go on.
They've got experience of railroading or whatever you call it.
running the train.
Yeah. So I'd be knocking on the door. I'd be in there getting my drugs. Realise that I'm about to get railroaded. It's only they get pump squirt. They're going to do it really fast. 10 of them, yeah, and then I'll be out of there. Now with the retirement home, I feel like they've all come together and gone, we've never done anything like this before. Oh, the next person that knocks, we'll rehypnol them.
No, you're actually getting set up by your granddads.
Oh, sorry, set up by the
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, but they've never done it. I feel like they've never done it before. So you're going to go in there. It's going to be hours in that place. You are going to be...
Oh, yeah, slowly, yeah.
Coming in and out of consciousness, sweating. No, I want it over and done with as fast as possible. I'll take the Crips and the Bloods.
Fair enough.
Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking...
I reckon they'd go easy on you.
Well, I'm thinking if I take the brothers...
I think they'd go easy on you.
Yeah, but
I think white meat, me and Coops would be fucked. We'd be proper bitched out.
But that's a lot of big black cock there, so... Oh... I mean,
I know, we didn't actually think about Coops taking a big black cock.
it's a lot of big black cock.
Oh, BBC over there.
With the OAPs, you're going to get you're coming in and out of consciousness. So you know.
Oh yeah, you got a hip and roll. I didn't fucking
You're not
think
really
about
knowing.
that.
OAPs can't go that fast because they get heart attack.
And some of those brothers could be hung.
Hey,
Hung, man.
so yeah, I'll go with the OAPs, mate.
Even though they're stinking of piss.
I'm in and out of consciousness.
Yeah, but like... Yeah.
OAPs for me, quite easily.
Yeah, because those brothers, most of them have been in prison.
True.
Most of them have been in prison, so Coops has got a point. They would know what they're doing. Because when they go to prison, they have like bitches, don't they?
Yeah.
They proper have women. It doesn't count. For them, it doesn't count.
What happens in jail stays in jail, I suppose.
It is, but they do actually have boyfriends. But then they come out and they say they're not gay, don't they? Have you seen the documentaries? It's mad. They go, this is my boyfriend, but I'm not gay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You're like, what the fuck, man? You're gay, aren't you? You are fucking gay, aren't you? You are gay.
I'd say you are.
You can't just say, oh, I'm doing 10 years and there's no women in here. Oh, that's all right then.
I don't think I'd be even remotely interested if I had to go to prison in doing this.
Coops, I don't think you being remotely interested would, someone from,
They might be interested.
someone from D Block probably wouldn't even care what you actually
You'd
thought.
be the fresh meat, you.
So when
love
he
you.
looks at me then, he's got experience. You'd be fresh meat.
Coops, you would though, because you're so innocent. You're probably one of you. How tall are you?
6'5".
When did you lose your virginity?
I was 24.
And you've only probably had about 2 girls, haven't you? 2 girlfriends.
I've only had one girlfriend. I've had a few lovers, but I've only...
Tell us, come on, because you are innocent. You are very, very innocent. Tell us one of you. Let's have a story from you. Dating site. Did you ever go on any dating sites?
Yeah, so I was on Plenty of Fish for a long time.
Did you get any good?
I would. So you know how innocent I am. I would always. Would you like to go on a date? Oh yes, let's meet up. After weeks of talking, but this one time I was feeling a little bit horny, and I was talking to this girl on Plenty of Fish, and she was very attractive. I'd even shown my mate during the day the pictures, and he's like, oh yeah, nice. She's gone, oh, shall I come over? We can chat, have a few drinks. So I've given her my address. She's come over. Now, where I live, there's a car park at the top of the road. So you don't park outside the house. So I've gone up to the car park to meet her, which is pitch black, night time. I've gone, oh, she's a bit short. She stood there waiting, a bit short. I don't know.
What, 6'5"?
Well, I'm 6'5", yeah. So
Shit.
everyone's short.
So what was she then?
She was about 5'1", 5'2". She was really short. So I've walked down to the house and I've opened my front door and the light's on and I've instantly seen, and she is the only way I can describe it is troll woman. She is as fat as she is tall. She's like the one off Willy Wonka, the purple one. Honestly, and she's got warts and no neck. She,
So what picture was she showing you on Plenty
I
of
don't
Fish?
know, but it was not. It wasn't even her as a younger woman. It was just a completely different person. I was proper catfished. Well, before I know it, she stepped into my house. She's kicked her pumps off. She's flumped down into the sofa. You know, when they're so fat that their fingers barely reach. She's heavy breathing. I was touched by my father as a child. She went, and I'm there going, oh no, what have I done? Well, anyway,
Hang on a minute. Had you been texting her saying that you're going to get it? I'm going to fuck you. Oh, you wouldn't do that though, would you? But was there like any like
underlining tones of, yeah, you're coming over.
you're coming over for sex?
Yeah. But I'm not vulgar or anything like that. But yeah, it was probably implied that that's what was going to happen. Anyway, so she sat there and I've gone, oh God, she's in my house now. So I've sat down next to her and I'm just scrolling through Netflix. Now, I've never got to the bottom of Netflix, but if you get to the bottom of Netflix, it goes back to the top. Yeah. But I just carried on going, and she sat there going...
Next to you?
Next to me. I've had a bad life. And in the end, I said, sorry, love, nothing is going to happen here. You're going to have to leave. And she went, this always happens.
Hang on a minute. Didn't you say she was abused? Who was she abused by? Did she tell you?
Yeah, she said, as a child, I was abused by my father or my dad. It was.
So what did you do? Just fuck her off?
I said, get your shoes on, go on, you're off. And as I opened my front door, I put my hand over my house number because I'd only given her the postcode. I held my hand on the door number so she wouldn't know, and I made sure she walked off.
You didn't even walk her to a car?
No. Slammed the door.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, that taught me some valuable life lessons, not on dating sites. Yeah,
Catfished.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right then, so you would be gangbanged by a load of brothers.
Ooh.
We were on about like they're used to it being in prison.
Oh, I got a little quick snippet for you in prison. You know I was a listener, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
What's a listener, sorry?
A listener is someone, you work for the Samaritans. So you deal with vulnerable prisoners.
So when I got 6 years, H got 4.5, we both got sent down. We were listeners, Samaritans. So just imagine sitting in a room.
Listening.
They call it an intervention suite. So you get called up, you do a course, and imagine having me or H having to listen to your problems. Right, if that's all you do, you're a listener. You're not allowed to give advice. So H, you worked your way up the bloody ranks. You was like the Salvation Army, weren't you?
I was the number one listener.
You worked. H was like started off, and he worked his way up through the ranks.
I mean, I was living life.
But they wanted you to go on a conference, didn't they?
I did.
In prison, like
There was me. There was about 20 of us, and we'd done it where the screws do their training. There's female listeners there and men. It was fucking good crack.
Was it?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Well, you're not allowed to tell me. Did you have a mess with any of them? But you're not allowed to tell me because you was with your missus. You was with your missus at the time, weren't you?
I'm still
You're
with
still with your
the
missus,
same.
yeah. Certain things we can't talk about.
But
What goes on in prison stays in prison.
oh fucking hell, definitely.
Good.
But one of these days, it was like it was a Friday, so it was Canteen Friday. Everyone banged up. So I've done all the rotors. I think it might have been my day off as well. Done the canteen, and then the fucking, when your alarm goes off, screws come running everywhere.
I'm nodding like I know what you're talking
You
about.
ain't got a clue, have you? You ain't got a clue about prison, have you? I bet you've never been arrested, have you?
No, I've never been in trouble. The worst I ever did was throw a beanbag at the teacher.
But I'm in my pad. Doors closed, but the lock's not been dropped, so I can get in and out when I want. Cleaners around. Yeah. So I've heard
Move drugs around the wings. Listeners do. Well, I'm not saying it went on, but
It went on.
It went on all the time
It went on.
because you can move between blocks. So if you want to move drugs around in prison, become a listener. That was a broadcast by Repo Man. No. Go on.
Right, so yeah, I'm in my pad just chilling as you do. And I've you know when you hear the screw coming on the way, he jingles his fucking keys. Yeah. Fucking hell. And he stood outside, he's cracked my flap. I thought, fuck, what's he want now?
Cracked your flap means pull the finger. He hasn't opened up H's arsehole. Cracked his flap. We have to get. I don't want you thinking about a different thing. Yeah.
So he's got Robbo, because when you're in jail, they call you by your second name. Okay, it's never first names. He goes Robinson. Because what? I know you're off duty, but we've got something special we need you to deal with. I'm fucking thinking, what's going on? She goes, all right, Carl.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. Intervention suites are all right because you get all biscuits in there, tea, everything's already laid on in there. So you don't mind if you've got no canteen. Well, fucking hell, we have to teach you everything. Canteens, your stuff, your food.
Oh, yeah, I think I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Xbox in there as well.
Pardon? Yeah. So when you go to the intervention suite, sometimes you're happy because you're like, you can go and have a right laugh.
It's like you spend 24 hours in that intervention suite. So anyway, I was on I was on A wing, so I went out to C wing. Was on C wing, and the screw was telling me what's going on. He said, right, not mentioning no names, Indian lad and the white lad sharing a pad. Apparently, the white lad owed the Indian lad some money, so the Indian lad took what he was owed. When I mean took what he was owed, he took what he was owed. He dropped his kegs and he took.
Oh man!
Yeah.
How old was the white dude?
Oh mate, I'd say. Let me think. I think, in fact, they're both early 20s.
Early 20s.
Yeah, because I was in my 20s.
Was the Asian lad a big geezer then?
He did weights. He did weights.
And he was a white geezer skinny?
No, he didn't do no weights.
I bet he wish he fucking had.
He didn't do no weights, mate. I'd say, on the look of him...
Coops just in case he goes, he's writing notes. Must go to the gym in case if I ever get sent down.
Oh, definitely. I think it might have been a smackhead.
Oh, why would you fuck a smackhead? Smack rat.
Mate,
Oh.
we had a few lifers in there before they get shipped out into the...
Do you know why the prisons were full of smack rather than cannabis?
Why?
Then you know, right, before, right, all the lifers...
I just thought it was the easiest thing to
No, right, basically, before they used to bring in drug testing, all the lifers, the prison system was completely different kettle of fish. So, you'd have all the lifers, and they didn't want to, like, obviously they were doing life and it was hard for them. So they used to smoke cannabis, and they used to be chilled. Murderers used to be chilled. And everyone used to be chilled on the wing. And drugs, hard drugs, was frowned upon. They didn't like heroin addicts. They didn't like crack addicts. They didn't like smack rats. They didn't like any of that. So there was a bit more of a hierarchy when you'd have a spliff and things like that. Then they brought in drug testing. Now, a spliff will last about 2 or 3 weeks in your system.
28 days,
Heroin, 2 days or 24 hours or 48 hours, right? So, overnight, some stupid fuckwit who's never done prison, who is in charge of a prison, some bloody PM somewhere said, oh no, we're not going to have these quite mellow prisons, which are running themselves. You've got everyone chilled on bloody marijuana. No, what we're going to do is we're going to stop that shit. We're going to stop those drugs. And we're going to bring in drug testing. So all the lifers or people doing 10 years, if they got caught with drugs, it went on their sheet for their parole. So they all switched to smack. Eventually, everything went from like dope to fucking heroin. And it was a prison system which then they implemented that.
Yeah.
Bringing in the drug test, where if they'd left it, there wouldn't have been so much heroin inside the prisons.
It is one of the easiest things to leave.
Yeah. And the prison system said it was overrun. Yeah, because they fucking done it. Yeah. Some fuckwit which has never, ever, ever done any prison time or speaks to prisoners. So they've done that themselves and changed it. And in prison, and of course, with the heroin, it brings the violence and it brought a whole new structure in. Yeah. People would do like parole as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And they'd make more money inside prisons. If they've got doing a full stretch and they've got 2-year parole, they'd go up to a parole, get sent out, wouldn't they? They'd shove shitloads of heroin up their arse, revoke their licence, come back in, they get sent back to the same prison, they've still got all the customers, and they'd make more money inside than they do outside.
It's all double bubble. I sell tobacco.
Yeah, everything.
Every week I was getting like 300-400 quid a week just off tobacco alone. Didn't need to sell drugs.
But where did you get the tobacco from?
You get canteen.
From your canteen.
Oh.
Whoever owes you shit, you get them to buy it.
Right.
Or you take somebody. There's plenty of times I've took people's whole canteen because they owe it me.
Yeah.
So I've got shower gel, soaps, fucking everything.
You know he's doing double bubble because you walk past that cell and there's like toothpaste all like.
Yeah.
There's loads of tubes of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this dude, he's been raped. Was he in the intervention suite?
He did.
The white dude.
He was traumatised.
And they stitched him up.
A little bit, yeah. Well, come on.
So the white guy.
It's a dry bum fuck.
So the white guy was in the white, but the Asian guy would have probably been down the block. He'd be down the block.
The white guy's come to you to.
No, he would have hit the buzzer. Screws would have gone in, chucked the Asian dude down the block, asked the white dude what was going on. Obviously, he's grassed the other bloke up because H wouldn't have known about it. So, and now he's traumatised. So H has been called because he's a Samaritan listener and he's in the intervention. The Screws won't get involved. It was so the prisoners would talk to prisoners.
Right. I mean, you weren't caught the intervention suite mainly was for what? Slash ups, anything slashing up,
or someone who had all their privilege took off them.
And basics.
Said they went back down to basics. Now had no TV, anything. They knew there's a football match on. Said they was going to kill themselves. Got put in the intervention suite and they watch a game with you, and you're like, mate, just sit there and watch a TV. Oh, the biscuits.
Yeah. Exactly.
So he was in the intervention. Did he tell you he'd been fucked?
Eventually, yeah, it took him a couple of hours to get it out of him, but
And then you just went, "This is your lucky day, is it?" Put the tea on. You're on my wing now, bitch. You're on my wing. It's in your fucking that bloke owed me. I want my share.
Mate,
Some of the stuff you heard was unreal. I was one of the blokes. I can't. No names. One of them was like a midget. Was in for murder. No, I was in the intervention suite with him, and my mate had another go on intervention suite, and my mate sat down, and this midget come running in, jumped on the bed, and fell off. Mate, it's loads of shit that goes on in prison. So, where do we even get? Yates, you're taking the Black Cock,
the BBC,
BBC straight. Oh man, big sizes. You're going for the
OAPs.
Yeah, because you said you'd be in and out of it, didn't you? You'd be like...
They can't go fast because they're having a heart attack, So, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I could take big cock.
Yeah, but they've got strap-ons, remember, these OAPs. How big are they?
Oh, good point.
Good question.
Yeah, but it's a woman doing it.
And you're drugged up.
You're drugged up. If it was a woman doing it with a fucking strap-on and you're like...
But she can't go that fast because she'll kill off.
Yeah, it's like once it's in and it's ripped and you a bit of blood and all that, it's not really going anywhere. It'd be like, oh, take it, you bastard. Oh, yeah, oh. I mean, she'd be like, oh, my hip. Oh, someone pull me out. Pull me out. Hang on, I'm coming. Whereas those brothers from the hood, man, imagine your peachy...
I'm starting to think about. I'm imagining.
Imagine your big peachy white. Oh, mate, they would like, and especially being white as well, they would like be nailing you. If they'd even have a more...
You're fresh, mate.
You'd probably see it in their eyes if you had a look. They'd probably be burning through the back of your head. No, so there's no way could I take that. And I mean, the old boy... In all fairness, I mean, women doing you with a strap on, you could probably live with that. And the old boys, you're just giving them one last shag before they're knocking on heaven's door, innit? So really, you could see that as community service.
That's a good way to twist it.
And your granddad, you could just say to him like, "That's it, I'm in your inheritance now."
Definitely.
Because like. Those other OAPs aren't going to be there for good. So next time you go and visit him, you could just suffocate him. Oh, he's gone. He went peacefully. But why's he got a dildo up his ass? Well, that's the way he wanted to go. So, would you rather be gangbanged by a load of brothers from the hood quickly or by a bunch of OAPs?
BBC.
BBC. He's getting the term. Did you know what BBC meant before this?
Yeah, British Broadcast Communication.
So he's watching TV. And me and you were like getting rogered.
Yep.
Till next time.
Happy days.
Cheers. That's quite nice.